What's up, nerds? We're here to watch Musician Mansion episode 5. Why is my hand not functioning? I'm not fixing my hands. I'm too tired. So last episode, let's see. Eris won the musicking, the cover song with their rendition of Respect by Aretha Franklin. It was pretty awesome. Greystone did a very awesome slam version of Headstrong by Trapped. It's better than the original. And my hands are floating away. And then Soulfire did Holy Diver by Dio. The arrangement was great. The vocalist forgot the lyrics though, so that kind of hosed them a little bit. Yeah, let's just get into it.
The showcase was rough. The song was just really hard to remember, and we all just kind of weren't feeling it. We weren't comfortable.
Just completely flubbed on the words, and I think I screwed everybody up.
It was just like getting more depressed throughout the song.
It happens.
Like, it could have been so much better,
I don't care
honestly.
what anybody says. I think we put on a great performance and had a blast up there.
They did though.
It's kind of funny that it was harder to
It was
do
entertaining.
a cover in 24 hours than it was to write and perform our own song.
I don't really enjoy playing covers. I prefer playing my own songs, like the songs that I wrote or helped write. I actually have never listened to the original track. I've only listened to the Kill Switch cover.
I think it was a chance to.
I completely forgot that
the
Kill Switch did a
are
cover
alive
of Holy
and kicking.
Diver.
See what my shirt says? Okay? Make 80s great again.
Hell yeah,
That's
let's
exactly
go for
what we
it.
did last night.
Like I said, I mean, the arrangement was pretty good. I think it really, honestly, if Vince didn't mess up the lyrics, it would have been like a much... I think it would have been more in the running for the winnings than it ended up being. Because they definitely made it their own, made it a little bit heavier. Ricky was on keys for a good chunk of it. And yeah, no, it was a pretty fun song.
Mansion.
Oh, where'd my screen go? There we go. I bought a new program to try and watch stuff, but then it messed up my head tracking, so I have to go back to my super scuff way of watching in Steam VR. No, it's better.
Mansion.
Musicians, please join me at the stage.
Join. No one else has.
Welcome to the last individual skill challenge here at Musician Mansion Season 2.
Basses. Make it basses. Do basses. Basses haven't been done yet. There's a bass.
Bassists, today is your day to shine. But before we get to that, singers, for the swap challenge, I told you that you could decide to keep the money or put it into your band's final payout. Casey, what is your decision?
I gave it to the band.
Gave it to the band, all right. Austin.
Give it to the band.
Gave it to the band.
It makes more sense. Do it.
And
Give it to the
Vince.
band.
No, I'm keeping that. I'm just kidding.
Bassist, I supplied you with 3 drum tracks and told you to write your own bass parts over them. The person who
Hell yeah.
performs best for all 3 will win $200 for their team, which means that person's team will be headlining at Chain Reaction tomorrow night. But before we get started, I want to introduce a very special guest. You've seen him on stage
Who's
with
it gonna be?
Issues and 21 Pilots. Please welcome a good friend of mine, Skylar Accord.
All right. Cool.
It's really hard to play just in front of like people you know.
I think I saw him
Like, I would much rather
at
play
NAMM
a
one time.
huge festival, like so much more than just playing in front of the people that you know.
Skylar, thank
Sick
you so
Akira
much for
shirt.
joining
Hell
us
yeah.
today. Do you
Let's
have
go.
any words of encouragement
Weebs unite.
or advice to the bass players?
Oh, absolutely. We all know the bass player is always the coolest person on stage.
Damn
Just
right.
Stay cool, stay locked in. I'm excited to see.
All right. Bassist, are you
This will be
ready?
interesting.
Ready to rock.
Because they're all like
Let's
kind
go.
of different
Contestants, please
styles.
go
I mean,
upstairs.
Justin's like not even
Bass players,
really a
stay
proper
here.
bassist. That's supposed to be
Round
bunny
one.
ears.
Are you guys ready?
Proper.
Ready, baby! Are you ready? Let's go!
He looks terrified. Funky. I'm not gonna lie, her slap technique is bothering me. You're supposed to bring your thumb up, not point it down. Ricky with the 80s tone. You gotta get the modulation going. I think Justin knows he's kind of ill-equipped for this one.
All right!
Anna, I thought you were awesome. I love the technical display. You're obviously very practiced and very tight. And then Ricky, it almost looked like you structured it like a guitar solo or something. And also, maybe it's the hair, but I'm getting like, you know, the hair metal kind of vibe, like Guitar God kind of shit. Yeah, that was awesome.
The hair is important.
And then Justin, yeah, I like
And once
the
again,
consistency of
the
like,
guy
kind of
liner.
freight trainy thing. I'm a big like death metal fan, so like one thing I would have loved is a little bit more rhythmic variation, but I really did like the commitment to the solid holding the foundation.
Anna, fantastic job. Really great technical display.
Totally fair.
Really confident, really tight, and maybe a little bit more energy on the next one, but overall, I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Ricky, that tone is so you. I love it, and I mean that in a great way. It just feels cohesive. Great technical display, great variation.
I think my
great
favorite
use
out
the
of the three so
fretboard.
far was
Justin, how you're
probably
holding it down, really consistent.
probably Ricky, simply
strong
because
across
it
the board.
had
You made
his
great
own
use of the
style to
fretboard
it.
overall as well, similar to Ricky.
it sounded
And,
like how Ricky
overall,
looks.
Great job.
All right, are you guys ready for round two?
Ready, baby?
You ready for round two?
Woo! Yep. He's not going to win on the technical points, but he's definitely going to go in for the uniqueness. That's a lot of low end. Not much else. Not liking that tone, honestly. I would like to hear it with more than just everything under 200 hertz.
You know, going from one basis to the next, I'm trying to tune them out. Not my greatest.
Once again, I think my
performance, in
favorite was
opinion,
probably
but
going to be
listen,
Ricky.
I'm very self-critical. All I want to do and all I want to be is the best.
Man, you guys all were like locked in the groove on that. It was really cohesive, honestly, across the board. Justin, you threw out a couple techniques I've actually never seen a bass player do before. That was really cool. It was interesting. It was fresh.
Going for the
you did a
Tom
great job.
Morello,
Ricky, always killing it with the energy.
scratching.
Man. I loved that kind of like ascending sequence that you did there. It was really great for just building the mood, building the tension with it. That was great.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Anna, really nice work. Great technical display as always. You're just very clean in your playing, and it felt really consistent, and well done.
Okay, awesome.
Justin, I really enjoyed this one. If you pick like the right notes and the right accents, and you can make the super solid eighth note thing groove hard, and you did, and I thought that was great.
Thank you, thank you.
And then Ricky,
I think my problem with Justin's is it's 8 bars of like 8 bars of a 1-bar phrase and then 8 bars of another 1-bar phrase.
Really locked in on like a singular
like it's just like you're here and then you're there. There's no
Anna,
like
I really
story
enjoyed
to it.
how your section had atmosphere, which I feel like is very difficult to do on bass, and it was like a mood.
Thank
Great.
you.
All right, you guys ready for the final round?
Round 3. Kind of dug that one. I think that was probably Justin's best one. I think for me, I'm going to go with Anna on that one.
Ricky, like I said before, your phrasing is awesome. I mean, it just sounded like you wrote a badass riff. I wanted to hear the rest of the song.
Yeah, straight up.
And Anna, I really enjoyed the melodic nature of your part this time, especially the harmonics. Like you counterplaying the harmonic as the extension versus you playing the root under it. It's really, really nice and creates like a lot of depth. And then Justin, that was fun. That was great. I feel like a lot of people ignore the fact that the bass has so much sound you can make, a lot of different textures, a lot of different tones, a lot of different like ways to express yourself. And I really enjoy how you dig into that.
Ricky, you're just so fun to watch, man. You got great phrasing, great energy overall, great kind of melodic integration. I honestly wanted to keep listening to that.
And the guy liner.
Anna, we all know you're just a master of bass technicality. The harmonics on this were really like a nice touch and really well executed too. Nice clarity on those. Justin, again, you're fun to watch, man. You got contagious
I think
energy.
across all
You
three,
hold it
my
down
favorite's probably going to be
and
Ricky.
just create different sounds and textures that people don't
And
typically
then,
think of.
and
when
I
they
think
of bass guitar.
honestly, if
So
Anna's
nice work
tone
overall,
was
guys.
Awesome, good job.
a little
Good
bit
job,
more
guys.
than just low end and low mids, I'd probably like it more.
Please give our judges a moment to
Justin's was
deliberate
entertaining,
and
but
come to a final decision on who
I think
is
in
going
comparison to
be
those
the
other two,
winner.
he's kind of hosed.
I think Justin crushed it, especially not being a bassist. He's a vocalist. He was
Agre-
up all
yeah,
night
exactly.
pacing the property, just writing and practicing, and I couldn't be more proud of that guy.
I wish his precision was a little tighter, but I can't really knock him on that too much because he was having so much fun, and that's kind of the job of a bass player in the band.
I think Ricky really stands out.
It was fun to listen to.
I thought it was like a bass challenge, not like a
Nick Paul.
bass trying to be a guitar player. That feels like he wants to be a guitar player in the bass.
I do really like what I wrote for it, and I like how I did.
Because her technique is so flawless. Like she's dialed in, she's got a great approach.
Damn, man.
I
that
think
was a tough
technique-wise,
one, because
yeah, Anna
everybody's
probably
so talented in their own way.
probably the best.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page, man.
Yeah.
Scott,
Except for
you're
the,
in.
the slapping
It
with
comes to just preference
thumb
at some
pointing
point, you
down.
know.
All right, judges, what is your decision?
Okay, so we thought all three of you did awesome, and there were parts of you guys' pieces that we very much enjoyed, but we were both unanimous on our favorite, which is Ricky.
All right, Ricky!
Let's go.
The 80s live
Yeah,
on.
I think he's the right
Nice work.
choice.
Good job. The 80s are back.
You know, listen, I'm proud to get the win. Honestly, I wish we could do it again.
But yeah, it's always disappointing to not win, so. I actually wouldn't consider myself a competitive person at all. When people are pitted against each other, it makes me very uncomfortable.
That means
Fair enough.
Soulfire, you are
It's probably
headlining the
a very
show at
weird
Chain
feeling being on
Reaction
stage with two other bassists, playing along to
All week, I've been
inhuman
saying
drum
we're gonna headline the
groove.
show. Hey, look at us now. I mean, we're headlining.
We went from first to last, to first to last, and now we're back at first again.
Judges, thank you so much for joining me today. You may be excused.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
I think overall I feel like they put too much weight on these individual challenges, money-wise.
Good work today, everyone.
The challenges are worth like
So,
as
you have
much,
6
if not
hours
more,
left to rehearse your sets.
than
I suggest
the band
you use
portions.
that time very wisely for the show.
That to
at
me
Chain
seems a little
Reaction
weird.
Tomorrow night. We're very excited to hear what you all can do. The show tomorrow night will determine the overall winner for Musician Mansion Season 2. Bass players, great job. Now get out of here and go practice.
It was a very
please
close
stop moving like
competition.
that.
Ricky brought it home with that bass solo though today. Got us the headlining spot. We gotta step up.
What's up, everybody? Future Jared here. Do you ever find your voice getting tired or sore?
Sick mustache.
Whether you're a teacher, a singer, or someone who uses their voice a lot, One Shot has a perfect
Oh,
solution
yep, One
for
Shot.
you.
I got those.
One Shot Voice Drops, the
They're,
ultimate vocal
sitting over
health
here somewhere.
product. Infused with natural yuzu flavors, these
I can't
drops
see.
offer a delightful
Over
lemon
there.
citrus taste while providing essential benefits for your throat. Each drop contains soothing, slippery elm root, marshmallow, and licorice root to support
pretty
your
tasty,
throat
too.
and mouth health, along with peppermint oil for a refreshing
I wouldn't
cooling
like
effect.
replace,
One Shot's
Ricola
monk fruit sweetener gives you
or
an antioxidant
Halls or
boost
something
without
if you're
any
like sick.
artificial sweeteners or sugar.
But if you're talking for a long
But
time,
that's not all. For those moments
or
when you need a
singing or
quick
something, I
energy
use them at
boost,
work
try
whenever
One
I have
Shot
to
Energy
train
Chews.
someone because I work
Packed
in a
with
shop.
75 milligrams
It
of
gets really
caffeine,
loud, so I have
these
to
chews are designed
talk
for
pretty
immediate
loudly for
absorption,
long
giving you the
periods of
energy
time.
you need right when you need it.
And those are
Enhanced with
perfect for
theanine
it.
and taurine, they help reduce jitters and blood pressure while sharpening your focus.
Actually, now I think
Available
about it, I
in
need to
4
put more on my
delicious
desk.
flavors: lemon, lime, orange, mango, blue raspberry, and toxic limeade. They're the perfect companion to keep you energized throughout the day. So, take care of your voice and boost your energy with One Shot Voice Drops and Energy Chews today. Your
Also, the
throat
Matt
will thank
Heafy
you.
approved.
And thank you to One Shot
Can't
for
go wrong with Matt
sponsoring the
Heafy.
show.
Today it's just like 6 hours of straight rehearsal, and getting much more comfortable with the words for all of the songs. We're gonna have like an hour maybe to rehearse the song I did with Eris. So, but I think I was most comfortable with that one, oddly enough.
So he's singing with
practice some more.
He's singing with Eris for that song. I would have thought they would have, instead of doing that, have whoever sang with Eris.
I'm
do-
definitely anxious because we haven't run through the
Have
set
Eris the
pretty
singer
much at
sing
all
the
yet.
song that was
We're
with
trying
Eris.
to wake up Casey.
So have the
because
singers do a song they
they're
didn't
not
do.
getting up at all.
Are they dead?
Are you kidding me right now?
But it has been a mental challenge to be around everybody when your social meter is at 0.
Mood. Big mood.
A lot of the time, I am just confined to my house. I hang out with my cats. I don't have to talk to people every day.
Cats are bad. Cats are better than people.
My voice is completely in form now. But it was in F. Can we do it in B sharp?
Hopefully we'll be okay, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I'm super nervous for the show. I'm ready for it to be over because I've just been so mentally stressed out. Like just the anticipation.
I can't imagine
of
how
really-
mentally and physically draining this show would be.
It's gonna be a challenge going from playing on this electric kit
In addition
to
to
an
just like
acoustic kit.
having to do the music part, doing the
Especially live
reality
with all your
TV
nerves
part
going, so I'm a little
as
stressed
well.
about that. Yeah, we're ready. I think
Greystone, we thrive on this type of just like when it comes time to get on the stage, I feel like we're ready to go.
Shout out
If
Carhartt.
anything goes wrong, we'll make it work.
Yo,
What the fuck was that?
I died.
Shout out Angel Vivaldi,
Oh,
most fabulous guitarist on the planet.
really tired.
That 2 p.m. crash.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I think you need one of these. What is that?
One-shot energy tubes. You ever try one?
No. Is it cool?
Ad
There you go,
time.
man.
All right. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Immediately, I don't think I've ever tried a one-shot energy thing.
Oh, hey, buddy.
The f is up? Yeah!
I think out of all the songs from all the bands, Eris's first song might be my favorite. The performance was kind of sloppy, so I'm hoping that they
How we doing?
tighten it up for the show.
Good.
Also, apparently, so I know Greystone's already recorded songs, but Eris and Soulfire are going to be recording their songs professionally. Home studio professional.
Nice. What's up, guys? Man, we've got what, like 3 hours left?
Yeah.
We got to break down. Big shows tomorrow. How are y'all feeling?
Great, actually. Today, we're playing everything a lot better. I feel like everybody had time to sleep. I mean, right away today when we started playing in practice, we were like super on point.
Man, it's been very cool to see you guys kind of develop over the course of the week, develop your own sound, and it's been getting better and better and better.
Do we have a set list in order for the show tomorrow?
I believe so.
Yeah?
I believe so.
Awesome.
No?
I think everyone in the band is really stressed out about the show.
The biggest thing when it comes to a set live,
And like I said in the
smooth
previous
transitions
video,
between songs. No
Eris is the band that like
no
when before the playing parts they're like all stressed out and worried that everything's going to go horribly wrong, and then they get up on stage and absolutely crush it.
11.
11? Great.
I think the challenge here is not only like what the judges might think or might like, it's what the crowd is gonna feel with, you know, the stage presence and like the performance in general, besides the styles of each band.
We need to mention that, like, are we changing guitars?
Changing guitars?
Yeah, because we have 2 in standard, 2 in that drop D.
So that would definitely affect the setlist flow. So I would say that should probably be song 3, and then you can
Well,
do
you
your
played
banter.
every song with this guitar, correct? No.
Nah, he had one guitar
We
with the
changed
Schecter.
both.
So, what made you guys want to pick this one to start open with?
The one we started out on, it's like our first love, you know?
Yeah.
5-part harmonies. We didn't have the mic set up right now, but
Kind of
Yeah,
shows us,
yeah.
shows the audience what we're capable of.
Their
I
first
agree.
song
I
was
think
pretty
this is a pretty
sick,
strong
too.
one to open with, especially with those like double stops and the shots there. It's awesome. That one extra count that you do right before Chenna solo, that's a wow moment for me because it's so unexpected, but then it reels it back in into something really huge.
Man, I feel great going into the show tomorrow night. I mean, listen, we've been busy this week. You know, from sun up to sundown, we've been rehearsing songs, writing songs.
Have you guys made any modifications to this song at all? It
Titties,
sounds
Eris
pretty
titties.
tight right now.
Not really.
no,
There.
we didn't change it at all.
Yeah,
Eris
this one
titties.
stay consistent.
Now it's about the little things, really locking in the details and really
Ricky.
focusing on each part of the song. That
Ricky's
way
nose.
we nail it 100% for the show tomorrow night.
And you got a hell of a drum fill, like right coming to that last chorus and that.
Apparently,
That's
their
the one.
drummer is like not actually a drummer.
Yeah, I think by the time the show
He's a
hits, we're gonna
vocalist
hit
in
hard.
his band.
Because we're headlining, baby!
You couldn't tell because the guy's a great drummer too.
Have you guys thought about how you want to like transition from song to song?
Yeah,
Shout
we've
out
talked about it a
Tascam
little
model.
Yeah, kind of just saying, what's
Recording
up, thanks for coming
console.
out, Musician Mansion 2.
Yeah, got some crowd
We're
work
Soulfire.
planned.
Right.
Yeah.
Damien, you might have to do the double kicks on the chorus as much as
I know,
you
it sounds pretty empty.
It does, you might have to do it.
Well, I'm just afraid the bounce on the actual kick
Oh,
is...
you get a sound check. You can just check it.
Try it then.
And
All
then,
right.
and then
So
decide
that's what
there.
sounds
Let's
good
do
for
the
checking
thing.
things.
Done.
We've kind of played it smart. We recorded all of our songs as we were doing them, like onto a laptop and like tracked them out and stuff. So we have the ability to sit and listen to our songs over and over and over again.
Where's Austin?
Who's that?
Okay. Just say the song before we play it.
Ricky Tiki Thrashy.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Tiki
You haven't done
Thrashy.
it once.
Their second song was a black metal song about Ricky Thrash.
The trap cover, I think, is the only thing we were like a little unsure about, but we nailed it last night, so I'm not stressed at all.
So give it up for our friends in Greystone. Right? My voice is on its last leg of life. David, I'm kind of relying on you at this point to like keep the fucking ambience going because Jimena has to tune twice. If you want to do the chords for respect right after, like.
But the thing is, like, you don't, just like a little bit of a foreshadowing, because if it's too different, then it's going to be super hard to get into it, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah. Even
Honestly, maybe because I'm just being super ignorant and never had to be in this situation. But, like, you have enough time
a little bit, you know?
to maybe program some kind of
I appreciate that.
ambience on a laptop.
Me too. Fucking Christ.
No, you're good. You're good. Listen.
And use that as your loop.
We're going to lose the entire competition.
And just like in Ableton, set up a loop.
Jimena,
I don't know.
me, and Alexa all play live like pretty often. I feel extremely uncomfortable. I usually have a set of in-ears. I have a wireless pack.
I'm kind of surprised they're not running in-ears.
Not that it's needed, but it is a level
it's
of comfort.
2024, almost 2025.
We rehearsed the songs.
It's not that hard to get an in-ear setup
Today we've
going.
done it twice. We started late.
Uh-oh.
Trying to run through our set today so we feel at least confident enough to give a good show, to give a great performance.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah,
dude, the energy of song one, like, I love how that comes in with the head turner, and then that is keeping the energy going. I think you guys have done a great job selecting which songs you want to play in what order so far.
You know, I also think that because of last night, like that was our lowest point, it kind of just made everybody realize, all right, like we need to hone in on these songs. And
I think so far is going to do a really good job. I think they're all going to do pretty good.
Because that's the one that matters, you know?
I'm excited to see how you transition this into Holy Diver, because I think that familiar song is gonna, like, people are gonna be stoked because it's something familiar, something they already know, but the way that you guys do the 80s twist on it is different.
We're going to approach Holy Diver differently now that we kind of have that trial and error. I'm only gonna come in at certain points. So we're gonna have, you know, Garrett take the lead on some of the verses. So it's not so muddy as like it was yesterday.
We like it better. I mean, everybody's so much more on board, so.
Vince, there's a note in the start that I almost feel, just from like an outside listener, could be better if it was the same note that they do as the original.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of on the fence of the major too.
Did a major third instead of minor third.
Ultimately,
there
you guys
for
know
Holy
what
Diver.
it is.
I thought it was pretty
You have to work
cool.
on just transitions, presets, lock that shit down. You guys have great songs. You guys worked hard for incredible chemistry. And you guys have a beautiful energy. Let the world see it. I have no doubt in my mind that all of you guys are going to succeed at that, and you're gonna fucking win this season, all right? So let them all see what you guys are made out of, all right?
Go.
Say it, fabulous, fabulous guitar man.
The order that you guys have chosen for the set list feels natural. I feel like the energy throughout is selected really well. I'm excited to hear that a cappella part get like totally nailed, because that's something that no one else is doing. So, guys, kick-ass job.
Thanks so much,
Very
Cole.
nice, everyone, of course.
Thanks, Cole. Appreciate
Hope that
it.
helps.
Oh, yeah.
Excited to see you guys rock it tomorrow night.
Hell yeah. Stoked to do it.
Thanks for coming by. Let me get the door for you.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Soon, buddy.
What a gentleman.
Bottom line is we're all having fun. We're all killing it on stage, and I'm proud of my team.
That was actually very helpful.
Oh.
And, you know, we're not done yet.
Good? Okay.
Is this one called Palm Tree?
I probably should have changed the batteries out like I said I was going to yesterday.
Okay, Spreaker.
Yeah.
It was very cool to see that song
Actually come through.
happen.
Yeah.
Because apparently the first time you guys picked it up pretty good, right?
Yeah. It was just that skit transition part.
I got lost in like the two-step part, and then when we got to that part, I like forgot everything because I was like super in my head about it, and I was like, wait.
All right, well, I can't help you. I can't do anything here. Great job, bad job.
great job, really, though. It's
You're
super
just gonna
sick.
rock, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need no help. You guys are awesome, man. All right, we good here? All right, cool. Bye.
Yeah, if we win by mistake, how do you feel?
I don't think we're going
reset
to
myself.
win at all. I feel like a lot of the challenge with Greystone would win, and they are kind of like
Sleepy
the other bands
Canadian.
were so like pussy and emotional. Like so emotional and like oh my
Recap,
God,
she
like,
hates all clean
we
vocals.
understand they take it, no problem.
No problem.
We don't have hard feelings.
No
It's
hard
fine
feelings.
because we are here for fun.
We're chilling.
But like
I don't know if that band can be helped or if they never needed help. All I know is that I'm scared.
Both. It's
I'm
both.
very excited.
It's both.
Mainly scared, though. Like, I don't know. What is that? What's going to happen here?
I feel like Greystone could just improv their whole set and they'd be okay. Zeros, ones, and twos.
One thing I'm gonna miss about being here is
Look
just
at all those
being around
gimbals,
so
damn.
much musical creativity.
1, 2. I think there's like another one down there. Those boss loopers are pretty cool. Shout out Logic.
Be with people who love singing and love harmonies and love jamming. It's gonna be a hard reality to get back to, you know, away from everybody. It's been awesome.
Shout out. Shout out Mount Heafy. Drops.
So, we are almost done. The
Exciting.
final
I'm gonna go
showcase
ahead and
is tomorrow. I was actually just thinking
duck
about
out of respect for Mr.
everything
Cole
that we've
Rowland.
put them through over the last 8
Not really.
days. Not only did they have to write songs with musicians they've never met, they had to get up in front of all of us and their peers to do individual skill challenges in a private setting that's way harder, in my opinion, than playing in front of 10,000 people. But then now they have to go and perform live tomorrow at Chain Reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta give it to them. That's incredibly difficult.
Same.
And I feel like they've been crushing it. What do you guys want to see the most out of them tomorrow?
I'm looking for, performance-wise, something that we haven't gotten a chance to see yet is quality transitions between songs. We haven't gotten to see crowd work.
Yeah.
I'm looking for cohesive performances.
I don't know
and
how
looking
Eris and Soulfire are
to
going
just
to do
see how
for
the
crowd
energy
work
translates
wise.
into a live show setting. We haven't even had like an acoustic
I
drum
think
kit yet. There's going to be a
Greystone,
lot of new variables that we see tomorrow.
Greystone
we
will be
haven't
okay
seen
with
yet.
that.
Yeah.
Between
First of all, I
Austin
don't
and
wish this on
Justin.
anybody.
Yeah.
No chance. I mean, like, props to them. Like, of course it sounds fun, right? You're like, oh, dude, I'm gonna get locked in with all these like super sick musicians, right? And then you get there and you're like, oh, this person doesn't like a single thing that I like, and this guy likes something that I like, but nobody can seem to like come together on some shit until like 14 minutes before you gotta go on stage and you just gotta throw some bullshit together.
Right.
And actually, props to them because it hasn't been bullshit. It's been pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
There's no doubt that every single one of these musicians is leaving here a very different person and a very different musician.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm with you, man. I do not wish this on anyone.
No.
Dude, the social growth in some of the contestants has been tremendous. Ricky is a example that comes to mind where he's like, I don't play metalcore. Everyone in my band plays metalcore, and I gotta figure out how to work around that.
And he
You know,
did
when
a
they
really
came
good
around
job.
doing Holy Diver last night. They
Like,
did
honestly, he
Ricky's
never
style.
sounded out of
Everyone got to
place.
like experience a little bit of what they like, and I think that's admirable. You know, like that showed a great team effort, a great way to compromise with everyone's kind of what they enjoy.
At the start of the show, did you guys pick a band that you thought was going to succeed and excel over the others? And did it change as the competition was going?
Oh, it definitely changed for me, man, for sure. The universe seemed to favor Soulfire.
How many times did we chat at the start of the show and go like, man, Soulfire is going to take
Oh,
this
for
whole
sure,
thing.
for
Like
sure.
a blowout.
100%.
I think out of all the
They gave
bands,
them
Soulfire seemed
everything,
less stressed out of everyone else.
With the microphones, the first
They just kind of went with the flow and played to everyone's strengths.
And it gave Eris every single issue to prey on their weaknesses. Every single one. But I think it's for me, it's Eris, man. They're gonna take it.
I sat with Greystone today. You know, at first it was, you know, super. Obviously, the band is kind of built on being psychotic, right? I was kind of blown away at how tight it was. All this train wreck just turned into, you know, it found the rails to kind of coast on. If Dickie puts himself out like he does down there in front of, you know, a room filled with people.
It's going to be really interesting watching him live.
It's kind of hard to say tomorrow night. Kind of hard to say who takes it home.
They've kind of been last for a lot of this show so far. But there's the live show aspect, and we all know they like to have fun. We know Austin's a beast when he gets on the actual stage, and that's gonna, you know, that's the most money they can win is that final performance. So it would be very interesting if they've pretty much been in last the whole time. They do the show and they just destroy everything. That would be quite a redemption. Who have you seen as an individual kind of come out of their shell and maybe have the most growth as a musician and a person just within this last week?
Vince, by far, for me. By far. He comes in here with
agreed.
I'm not cool enough, and then he's all of a sudden hitting the highest note.
There was something with his performance of In the Air Tonight where I felt like he was, you know, what's that line where I've been waiting for this moment all my life? I feel like Vince really has been actually waiting to do something like this for his whole life, you know, is kind of what I'm saying.
All the three bands had at least one member that had a really emotional moment. Chenna, when she sort of flubbed that solo and she was visibly upset at herself. Austin, visibly upset at himself, you know? And obviously, Eris just collectively had a really, really hard time.
Yeah, Soulfire definitely most hours clocked in rehearsals by
I know
a
it because my
mile.
bedroom's right above their practice space, so I know it, yeah. All night, only diver.
If I never heard that song again, it'd be too soon.
Yeah, dude.
I think when it comes
Some
to
of the members that had kind
you know,
of
they're
harsher
practicing, I think
judge
it really
feedback
shows
again
how
mentioned, it
much
was Alexa.
work Soulfire
You know,
especially
she
put
went
into it.
from end of the first showcase, walking straight past us, like no eye contact, anything, visibly upset, to now, you know, after the showcase is coming up, high fives all around. She'll like
Very
come up, be like
talkative,
excited
open.
to speak with us and stuff, which is like we said at the start of this is not easy, especially for people that have never done anything like this whatsoever. A lot of us like spend a lot of time alone working on our craft, so it's cool to see someone push themselves further than they previously knew they could do.
Well, tomorrow's the day, and yeah, I hope
apparently
they're,
crossing
I hope
my
they're
arms doesn't
prepared.
work very
I want them to shine, kick ass, and do a good job, and hopefully they get some sleep tonight, and they feel well rested. And
I doubt any of them are getting any sleep tonight.
Not a chance, dude.
You're gonna hear a lot of this.
Yeah.
Holy damn.
All throughout the house.
Dun, 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 dun. It's like,
And then like,
Is that it? Oh.
I mean, it's definitely been a challenging week for sure, but you know, I think we've all had fun. We've inspired each other. We've learned from each other. We've made some friends. We've made some enemies. But at the end of the day, it's been an unbelievable experience.
We're loading up. Dude, just the camaraderie, the community, everybody's so nice, you know? They got like just really good vibes. Give my voice like a couple more hours. And I'll be ready. Bonesaw is ready. I'm definitely not gonna miss the heat. It's a good 106 right now.
Yeah.
Boys.
Super hot out here.
Sorry. It's hot. I'm glad to get to LA where it's not so hot.
A mixture of nervousness, excitement, fear, everything. It's everything. It's Musician Mansion, bro. It's the roller coaster of musicians. Go.
Montage. Maybe. I don't know. Bandwagon. Chain reaction. Periphery. Justin.
Yeah, I've actually played at Chain Reaction
Drums.
many times. It's a cool venue. It's been a bit, like 2 years ago I played there, yeah.
Shout out Neural DSP. Shout out Midas. M32, I think.
A lot of us, I can say, are kind of on our last levels of juice here. So we really just have to push through and just find it within us to just, you know, just kind of get to that finish line and just go out with a big bang, you know.
I'm so proud of what we've achieved in just a week and a half. And I love everybody here, not just on Team
I think they all wrote
win, though.
really good songs. I don't think there was any bad
Everyone being able to come together to
songwriting.
create
There's
something for the entire world to
you know
see.
not so great performances, but hopefully with the show they'll tighten all that up.
Beyond fun and amazing, but obviously it's not the same as competing because we all want to win. But yeah, it's cool.
This has been a very, very interesting experience. Like an extremely wild ride. Extremely stressful, I'm not going to lie. Unless you get to know these people and work with them for like 24/7, how amazing they are is really not going to translate into the show.
The people that are coming to the show are going to be hearing this all for the first, you know, they're coming to a show to see something they've never heard before. So I think that's really cool.
I'm absorbing the energy from the lights so that I can go crazy on stage.
Every time we do something, we put our hearts into it, but we're also trying to have fun with it and know that, like, you know, you can bare your soul in a different way creatively. You don't have to always be like emotionally vulnerable to be vulnerable, if that makes sense. Balancing your art and your comedy and just having fun with it. I hope that other musicians get to be a part of this and experience this joy as well, because it's fucking awesome.
Shout out Intent. They all look like a bunch of nerds.
Crap, man, how's it going? Last time you saw me, my hair was...
I know. At the end of the day, it's been an unbelievable experience for each and every one of us. I can't imagine missing this week for anything else. I mean, this is pretty incredible.
I wanted the finale performance to be the most important challenge of the show. Therefore, each judge will be rating the bands up to $600 for a potential total of $1,800 that the bands can win towards their final payout. Regardless who wins, I am beyond proud of each band.
That's like gonna almost double, or could almost double their winnings. As the credits scroll. Well, that will conclude this episode. Next one is the final episode. I assume it's going to be the entire performance. But wherever you are, whoever you are, if you're a nerd, who cares? Thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. The link to the original video will be down in the description, along with my socials. Come follow me on Twitch and Twitter and whatnot. And I'm on TikTok. I keep forgetting I'm on TikTok, even though I spend 2 hours a day on TikTok. Yeah. Roll the outro.